and welcome into a very special production of Norwell Lady Knights basketball here on WellsCountyBoys.com. Tonight is senior night here taking place in December alongside Jacob Collins. I'm Derek Decker. We'll have a more formal pregame show here coming up in a few minutes, but for now, we're getting set to join public address announcer Jamie Feldheiser for tonight's senior night recognition of Norwell's 4 varsity basketball seniors. So always a pleasure and an exciting night to do this. I think this is one of the more special nights. It's unfortunate that we can't have a packed castle, although we know it's Saturday night, conference game, senior night. Normal year, this would be a pretty good crowd tonight, but Norwell is allowing 4 tickets this week, I believe, due to the reinstatement into the orange category at Wells County. So we're just kind of playing the waiting game. At this time, let's join public address announcer Jamie Feldheiser for tonight's senior night festivities.
Lauren is the daughter of Steve and Jody Bales. Lauren has been a member of the Norwell basketball program for 4 years. She was a 3-year member of the cross-country program, and next spring she will run track for the 4th season. Lauren is a member of Student Council and National Honor Society. She is also a Youth as Resources board member and a 10-year 4-H member. Lauren's favorite athletic memory was running at the state meet this fall, where she placed 17th, making All-State and earning Indiana All-Star recognition. Lauren's future plans include attending Purdue University to study ag sales and marketing with the goal of becoming a veterinary pharmaceutical rep. She will also continue her athletic career at Purdue, where she will run cross-country and track for the Boilermakers. Lauren Bales. Our next senior is Grace Breckmuller. Grace is the daughter of Kurt and Teresa Breckmuller. Grace has been a member of the Norwell basketball program for 4 years. She was involved in the cross-country program this past fall and will throw shot and discus next spring for the track program for her 4th season. Grace is currently an associate at Walmart. Grace's favorite basketball memory was winning the sectional title last year. Her future plans include buying a bigger Mini Cooper and attending college to continue her track career while majoring in nursing with the hope of working at the Veterans Hospital someday. Grace Breckmuller. Our 3rd senior is Kaylee Filley. Kaylee is the daughter of Steve and Lindy Filley. Kaylee is a 4-year member of the Norwell basketball program. Kaylee ran cross country for 2 years and track for 2 years. She has played AAU basketball throughout high school. Kaylee's favorite basketball memory was playing for David Goodwill for 8th grade year and placing 5th at the national championship in Florida. Kaylee's future plans include attending an undecided university to major in nursing. Kaylee Filley. Our 4th and final senior is Maya Shelton. Maya is the daughter of Jeff and Jill Shelton. Maya has been a member of the Norwell basketball program for 4 years. She has played volleyball for 3 years and will compete on the track team for the 4th year next spring. Maya is a 2-year member of National Honor Society, has participated in campus life for 4 years, and has been part of the core leadership team for 2 years. Maya is also a 10-year member of 4-H. Her favorite basketball memory was when the whole team made a TikTok to decide who would ask coach for practice off. Shout out to Brian Barger for her senior leadership last year. Maya's future plans include attending Bethel University to pursue a degree in nursing and continue her basketball career. Maya Shelton. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give these 4 seniors one final round of applause.
Okay, so a special and tremendous night as always. So we're going to throw up our graphic so you know what's going on tonight, although it is a preview of a conference game here at the Castle tonight. Norwell and Dekalb set to go at it, and we'll be back with the pregame show in about 10 minutes. Until then, enjoy the view with no fans. For Jacob Collins, I'm Derek Decker. We'll be back in just a few moments right here on WellsCountyBoys.com.
Thank you for logging on to this broadcast on WellsCountyVoice.com. Since the onset of COVID-19, we have all had to experience social distancing. And this is true with high school sporting events. Our school administrators are doing their best to keep our kids, teachers, administration, and their families healthy. We are honored to be a part of the solution to contain and overcome this, as well as promote our student athletes. We wouldn't be able to bring this broadcast to you if it wasn't for our sponsors you hear throughout the broadcast. Please shop their businesses, use their services, and tell them thank you.
And welcome into the castle. It's like we never left. Derek Decker alongside Jacob Collins on senior night here at Norwell. The Lady Knights honoring their 4 seniors, Maya Shelton, Kaylee Filling, Lauren Bales, and Grace Brattmuller ahead of tonight's game. And it is a conference matchup as Dekalb don't mind that 2-8 record. They're sharing first in the conference right now at 1-0, along with Norwell, who has beaten Columbia City. And so we've got a matchup of undefeateds in the conference, as lopsided as it may be. Norwell comes into this game as a heavy favorite. But Jacob, Norwell coming off arguably its best win of the season over Garrett in overtime, thrilling victory. And speaking of seniors, Kaylee Filling was dynamite in the overtime. 11 points, in fact, scored all of Norwell's offense was scored by Kaylee Filling in the extra period. And Jacob, just quite frankly, a kid that took over, put her head down, and made aggressive plays to win the game.
Yeah, Derek, here on senior night, this is a Norwell team that's really led by these seniors and really dependent on them, and that really showed that Garrett game. I mean, Kaylee Filling just took over that game in overtime, and she just made sure that there was not a chance that Norwell was going to lose.
Yeah, and she got some help from her sister Kennedy, who knocked down 2 big free throws towards the end of regulation. It was a game where Norwell trailed for a lot of that game, and there were a lot of question marks. Showed a lot of resilience. Coach Eric Thornton had nothing but praise for his kids and had some great quotes about talking about playing not afraid, not playing to the score, just playing free and not being afraid of the outcome or concerned with the outcome, and it really helped his team battle back to a come-from-behind victory.
Yeah, I mean, going into halftime, they were down about 7 or 9 going into halftime. And sitting in the stands, I was kind of wondering how they were going to find a way to come back in the second half. But, Derek, just like you said, they showed that perseverance to keep their head down and just keep plowing no matter what the score was. And, each possession, they played it like a brand-new possession, and they played it with an urgency that, ultimately carried them to that victory.
Yeah, they did, and it was impressive to say the least. And I would argue that Garrett's one of the tougher games that Norwell has remaining on its schedule here in this regular season, outside of the Hall of Fame Classic coming up next week at Newcastle, which I am so excited to get a chance to go down to. Don't think we'll be able to bring you video of that. That is going to be locked up and a purchase and a pay-per-view option, but I think we'll be allowed to bring audio to you. So if you want a free option, you can listen to the sound of my voice, and we'll have a great time from the Newcastle Fieldhouse. Norwell getting a chance to play there for just the second time in program history. The last when they had Jessica Rupright, and of course Norwell got runner-up in that tournament as they lost to Penn in the championship game. But they start with a fantastic Mount Vernon team who comes in with an excellent record, a 4A team, and then they'll play the winner of Evansville Memorial and Fishers. Fishers probably the favorite to win it all right now, but these are 4 very good teams that all have a chance to make it to Indy come late February and early March. Eric Thornton talked to me early before tonight's game and said, we just got to do what we do well. And realizing that this is a game where you're a heavy favorite. Dekalb has struggled the last couple of years significantly here as they are now under new leadership with Noah Stuckey, who's in his 6th year overall as a head coach. He went 5 years at Southwestern Shelbyville, Dekalb graduate in the early 2000s, and has returned to his alma mater to take on the coaching responsibilities for the Lady Barons. We're going to go ahead and take a break. You're listening to the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show here on WellsCountyBoys.com. Billy Ann Supper Pub is located in downtown Bluffton and is your local choice for Tex-Mex, some of the best burgers in the area, and some of the best American food as well. We'll take a break and return with the balance of the Billy Ann Supper Pub pregame show on the other side on The Voice.
Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
This is Tim Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 467240. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company.
And welcome back to the Castle. Alex Howard and I were at Dekalb last night in Waterloo with only home fans allowed. And Dekalb was able to come away victorious in a game where Norwell led by 9 at halftime, still seeking that first win. 0-5 now. They're at Heritage tonight, and they are underway in the first quarter. And they lead 13-9 near the end of the first quarter in Monroeville. So we'll keep you updated on that game tonight as well. We're just a few moments away from the national anthem, followed by the starting lineups here at the Castle tonight. Norwell getting set to take on 2-8 Dekalb, who comes in after a loss earlier this week to Prairie Heights by 10, 36-26, low-scoring affair. Really, the game decided in the first quarter. Prairie Heights outscoring the Lady Barons 13-3 in the first frame. In fact, that is the exact difference. And then it was even from there. Norwell has won 13 of the last 17 against Dekalb with a 71-30 victory in Waterloo last year. And they've won 29 of the last 30 games here at the Castle, including 14 straight. And it's been almost 1,100 days since they've lost a regular season game here at Norwell. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and take another break and return following the national anthem with tonight's starting lineups provided by public address announcer Jamie Feldheiser. Thanks for joining us this evening on WellsCountyVoice.com.
American Mortgage Service Company, located at 1169 North Main Street in Bluffton. We specialize in helping individuals realize their dream of homeownership by providing a top-notch, best mortgage experience. We offer a wide variety of loan programs and the most current rates available. Contact Angie Top or Jessica Best at 260-353-3300 or apply online at bluffton.americanmortgage.com. That's 260-353-3300.
American Mortgage, Equal Housing Lender, Indiana State 11063, NMLS 8246. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Austin State Bank takes great pride in supporting our local basketball programs. We are the only community bank headquartered in Wells County. We've had the same name and downtown location for over 108 years. Austin State Bank has given in excess of $1 million of contributions back to the community. We are locally owned and operated by many of your friends and neighbors. Stop in soon to see what makes Austin State Bank so special. Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
And a welcome back to the Castle. Norwell and Dekalb getting set to go. Let's join Jamie Feldheiser for tonight's starting lineups.
Starting at a guard, a 5'6" sophomore, number 10, Maddie Hickman. Starting at another guard, a 5'5" sophomore, number 11, Elizabeth Martin. Starting at another guard, a 5'7" sophomore, number 12, Delaney Cox. Starting at the other guard, a 5'6" senior, number 22, Morgan Leslie. And starting at 4, a 5'10" senior, number 24, Sarah Brown. The head coach for the Lady Barons in his first season with the program is Noah Stuckey. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's the starting lineup for your Norwell Lady Knights. Starting at the guard, a 5'6" senior, number 30, Lauren Bales. Starting at the guard, a 5'6" senior, number 24, Kaylee Philly. Starting at another guard, a 5'5" junior, number 12, Mackenzie Tolliver. Starting at the other guard, a 5'9" senior, number 22, Maya Shelter. And starting at forward, a 5'10" senior, number 45, Grace Brackmuller. The head coach for your Lady Knights in his 24th season is Eric Colton.
Once again, those starters for Dekalb, it's Hickman, Martin, Cox, Leslie, and Brown for head coach Noah Stuckey in his first year at Dekalb, 6th year overall, and a record of 67-59. For Norwell, it's Tolliver, Shelton, Filling, Bales, Brackmuller, as all 4 seniors get the starting nod tonight. A hat tip to Eric Thornton for that, although all 4 of them are quite capable of being the starting lineup every night. The only difference, Brackmuller starting for the usual starter, Skyla Tomasek. Ashley Crawford Kenya Jones, Dion Smith, our three-man officiating crew tonight. Norwell wins the tip, and away we go on senior night here in December from the Castle. Norwell starts with the opening possession, and just, again, as we work through the first possession, the atmosphere just not right for a sectional or for a senior night and a conference game at that. But we're underway nonetheless. A miss to start things. And Dekalb will set up their first offensive possession, opening the evening, scoring just 32 points a game. But they get on the board first with a jumper from Delaney Cox. Cox, the sophomore, listed at 5'7". Norwell sets up offensive possession number 2, filling in the corner, turns the corner, and then had it partially blocked in the lane. Bratmuller comes up with a loose ball, turns hard off the glass. Third chance coming, and Filling converts. Kaylee Filling is into the scorebook, averaging 17 points a game for these Lady Knights, and a team best 39% from three-point range. Pilfer and a pair and a foul for Filling on that particular sequence. Norwell has taken its first lead. The foul whistled on Delaney Cox. Filling is a 68% free throw shooter and gets the friendly touch. 5-2 Lady Knights, all 5 to Kaylee Filling for Norwell. So she's on a streak of scoring the last 16 points over 2 games for the Lady Knights. It's quite a streak. Bratmuller, the front, almost got the steal, speeding up this Dekalb offense. And in the corner, it's Maddie Hickman knocking down the 3 ball to square us at 5. It's a game a couple years ago that was very interesting, and Dekalb came out at the Castle and I believe was tied or close to tied at halftime. Bales misses the 3. And a similar situation to this, where actually in that game, Dekalb had started their varsity starters in the JV game. They were undermanned coming in. Tonight they lost the JV game by a wide margin. Norwell, I believe, stays undefeated in the JV column for head coach Jim Wilson tonight. The freshman lost to Homestead, and a travel was called on that possession. Kaylee Filling inbounds at the backcourt for the Lady Knights. Tied at 5. I think that's an inadvertent whistle. Is it not?
I think the clock didn't start there, Derek, or something like that happened. There was some malfunction there at the scores table.
Well, whatever the case was, no big deal. So we're back underway. Shelton left wing 3 missed it all, and Bratmuller couldn't corral the rebound. 2 minutes in, square at 5. Dekalb has knocked down its first 2 shots from the field. Again, we'll keep you as updated as we can on the fellas tonight at Heritage, as they're looking for win number 1. They'll be back here at home on Wednesday to take on county rival Bluffton. Of course, they've got Adams Central in a pickup game on Tuesday night as well. We'll be live here at the Castle as the Lady Knights take on the Lady Tigers of Warsaw, which looks to be a tremendous game. I would argue that's one of Norwell's toughest remaining games. Bratmuller off the miss from Filling, and she earns a trip to the line. Cox just picked up her second foul here in this first quarter. Bratmuller's first one is good, which is no surprise because Bratmuller has only missed 1 free throw on the season. Makes her 13 for 14.
The broadcaster's curse strikes again, Derek.
I'm not going to comment on that one. That's too bad. I feel kind of bad about that. That was kind of an off-balance 3 taken straight away by Cox. Offensive rebound by Maddie Hickman, who has her 5th point, and Dekalb jumps back in front. So we ride the seesaw a little bit here in the early going. 7-6 Dekalb, and a walk by Maya Shelton. So, well, a bit sloppy to start. Although Dekalb has just made a few shots to start things here. Been efficient on their possessions. It's a conference opponent, and you really can't take that for granted. There's an easy drive, not good defense by Norwell. Delaney Cox has 4, and Dekalb has its largest lead at 3. Shelton had it smacked away, comes into the arms of Bales, and now it's Tolliver who comes up short of the triple try. Hickman the rebound for Dekalb so they can build on that 3-point advantage. Norwell's in man to start out here tonight, which is no surprise. Driving baseline, Hickman cut off and will turn it over as Maya Shelton, the strong rip, Filling from the short corner. Filling has 7 of Norwell's 8. There's a reach from behind as Elizabeth Martin was slicing through a couple defenders. Maya Shelton picks up the personal.
You know, Derek, Kaylee Filling has just really been special. You know, the last game and then the start of this game, you know, that's a kid that, you know, especially lately has just been leaving it all on the floor. And there's, you know, there's no further praise than that. I mean, she has just been putting her heart on the floor and, you know, she's been rewarded for it.
Now, Coach Thornton said after the game on Saturday night, last Saturday, sometimes, every now and then, something really, truly special comes out of Kaylee Filling. And when she has turned it on, when she made the decision and kind of put her head down that she was going to be the one that was going to try to win the game for Norwell, everything changed. And again, she had half her points in the overtime, which is just an amazing stat to have. Bales from the corner, off the heel. Tolliver chasing after the board. Kaylee Filling gets it and plays through contact, and a foul called on the Lady Barons. Morgan Leslie picks up the foul.
Morgan Leslie, her first, team's third. Checking into the Norwell lineup is number 10, Kennedy Filling.
Kennedy Filling enters the game for the first time. Failed to mention Skyla Tomasak checked in as well at the last break. Filling turns on the Jets to get through the lane. Shelton had it blocked. Jump ball called, and this will turn it over. So an update from Heritage. Late first half, Norwell led by 4 at the end of the first quarter. They now trail by 4, 19-15. Poor transition defense by Norwell again, as Morgan Leslie was left unmarked on the left wing. She missed the 3, but Dekalb gets the dead ball rebound and a second chance opportunity. On senior night, Norwell has not come out with a ton of energy tonight. There's a turnover, though. Try to push the pace. Bales up ahead. Stops, gives to Shelton.
Maya Shelton.
So now Norwell goes into the 1-3-1 as they'll try to start trapping things. Speed up this Dekalb offense once again. Kennedy Filling got a couple arms on it, but couldn't corral the loose ball. Stepping into a long 2 was Sarah Brown. And Shelton the board. And now Shelton steps and goes to the line. 4th foul on Dekalb here in this first quarter.
Lady Barons fouls on number 12, Delaney Cox.
And that's number 3 on Delaney Cox. It was a tough start here in this first quarter for Dekalb team that's not particularly deep. Shelton hits the first one. Maya, 83% free throw shooter. The future pilot, as she'll be taking her talents to Bethel next year. Toilet Bowl's the second one in. 4 points for Shelton. 12-9 Lady Knights, their largest lead at 3. And now they extend the defense to the backcourt. The Filling sisters team up to try to trap in the corner. Dekalb's not close to getting across yet. It's got to be close to 10. They barely get it across. But they were a little bit slow moving things because Norwell was a man down as they had that backcourt pressure. Leslie in the lane, too hard off the glass. Kennedy Filling the rebound for the Lady Knights. Emily Todd straight away. Todd has been pretty efficient as well so far this year. Averaging 3 points a game, only made just 2 threes on the season. Todd, the junior, and had a tremendous year last season on the JV squad. Leslie lost the handle, picked up by Martin. That's Carla Hicks, the 5'6" senior, who's into the game for the first time for Dekalb. It's been a long offensive set, and it results in a timeout, 30-second variety called by head coach Noah Stuckey and Dekalb. Let's break quickly and return to the voice.
Hey, I'm Nathan from Shelton Financial Group. As we approach and enter the holiday season, we hope and pray for safety for you and your family. At Shelton Financial Group, our goal is to build long-lasting, deep, personal connections with people like you. That's why we take a different approach to helping our clients find financial freedom. Come visit us at our new location on the north end of Ossian in the old bank building, or call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, Investment Advisor Representative of USA Financial Securities, member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Welcome back to the Castle. Minute 28 to go here in our first quarter. Norwell leading DeKalb 12-9. Head coach Noah Stuckey got a timeout as that possession was kind of starting to stagnate a little bit for DeKalb. Update from Monroeville. The Norwell fellas are down 24-20 at the break, so that 4-point first quarter lead has evaporated. Shelton to steal. Kicks to Kennedy Filling. And she's a great three-point shooter. Unable to connect on that one. Last touch, though, by Sarah Brown, and it'll stay with Norwell. Jacob Filling is a piece for Norwell that could be really good for a long, long time.
Yeah, you know, Derek, you and I have had a privilege of watching her for quite a while now, and that is a young talent that really will be special her senior year and, you know, has every opportunity to be just as good, if not even better, than her sister.
Yeah, it is a tremendous group of kids. Emily, of course, played at Belmont. Finished a great career there. A kick on the inbound, so it'll stay with Norwell. But all kinds of opportunities, and really looking forward to see how she grows and matures as a player. She's already grown as a player a ton since last year. And it's very mature for a freshman. Looks very comfortable on the floor. A great skilled guard, and will likely take over the point guard duties after Lauren Bales graduates. She'll try another top of the key three. Tomaszek through contact, +1. Hickman the foul. Tomaszek, chance for old-fashioned three, averages 4 and 4 a game. High arcing free throw. Makes it 15-9 Lady Knights, their largest lead at 6, with less than a minute to go in the first quarter. Again, backcourt pressure as Norwell just trying to speed things up a little bit. Haven't opened the gap yet. We expect this game, obviously the computer saw this game as being a huge Norwell win, but it is a conference game. And so a lot of times those things are a lot closer than the computer projects. 30 seconds to go, first quarter. 15-9 Norwell. Brown on the baseline. Out to Martin. Emily Todd is body checked on the rebound. And that's the 6th team foul on DeKalb in this first quarter. So Norwell about to be shooting free throws for the rest of the first half. Carla Hicks the foul. Bales will walk it across. Lady Knights looking for the final shot of the first quarter. Shelton fires. In and out. Tomaszek fighting for the rebound. It comes down to Brown with 5 seconds. Quickly it's Martin. Steps up outside the volleyball line. Off the backboard. First quarter comes to an end. And after one, it's Norwell 15, DeKalb 9 here on WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Welcome back to the gorgeous castle here in Ossian. 15-9 Norwell, and they'll start with the ball to begin our second quarter tonight. Dekalb came out pretty hot, Jacob, and made a few shots to begin the quarter, and then Norwell kind of settled down a little bit, forced some turnovers, and created some offense of their own.
Yeah, Derek, like you said, in a conference game, you can never write a team out no matter how big of a favorite you are. You got to come out there with the same ferocity that you always would.
This Norwell team, as we mentioned in the pregame, has been so good at home, and a great block by Tomasek on the drive. Knocked out by Elizabeth Martin. Stay with Norwell. This is a stretch for the Lady Knights where they have been playing in the friendly confines of the castle here for quite some time now. In fact, they've only gone on the road twice here in the early stages of this 2021 season. This is a stretch. This is game number 5 of 6 at home. And then they'll play 4 straight at home after going to the Hall of Fame Classic down at Newcastle here next week. I guess it'll be the week after. Long 3 missed everything by Brown. And now Norwell tries to push the pace a bit. Tolliver gave it a look into the lane. Norwell in motion offense. Bales stops, pops, buries it. Lauren Bales, a 36% shooter on the board for the first time tonight, running cross country at Purdue. And want to mention, tremendous honor for her this week as she was named the recipient of the annual Lilly Scholarship. Jacob, you know all about that, working at the foundation and interning there. That's a great honor and a marked sign of tremendous success at the high school level.
Yeah, I mean, that just shows that she is well-rounded of a student and a person as it comes, you know, with community service, excellent grades, excellent extracurricular activities, and all of that being something that's very important for that award.
Filling can't get it to go. Tomasek had it ripped away by Martin, who's been all over the floor defensively for Dekalb. Being defended by Tolliver, spins. Almost a tremendous play by Martin, but well defended by Tolliver as well. Norwell has Dekalb doubled. The step back long deuce for Kennedy Filling. Again, can't overstate how big those free throws were for Filling at the end of the regulation period. Ooh, there's a breakdown. Filling was out of position. Carla Hicks had a wide open look at the bucket, but she missed it point blank, and Norwell gets fortunate that time. Bales out to Tolliver. Short. Norwell has not shot it well from distance so far tonight. In fact, they've made just the 1-3 with Lauren Bales. Not a common feature of this team. They shoot it 36% from outside, and Coach Noah Stuckey is going to use his second timeout of this first half. This one is a 30, and we'll break again and return on The Voice.
Always going to have sibling rivalry, and it's no different with the Heidi brothers. They went and built 2 dealerships right next to each other and filled them up with new Chevys, Jeeps, Buicks, Chryslers, Dodge Rams, and more. And some of the best late model pre-owned vehicles around, just so they could compete for your business with service, selection, and price. The choice is yours. Heidi Automotive Group in Bluffton, just 20 minutes south of Fort Wayne.
Thank you to Heidi Automotive Group and all of our tremendous sponsors here on Wells County Voice. The reason that these broadcasts can be brought to you for no cost. So please, when you first of all, use their business, because we certainly appreciate that and it keeps us going. But when you're in there, tell them thank you for sponsoring The Voice and how much you appreciate the broadcast, especially in the midst of a pandemic. We're so blessed to be able to bring them to you as Filling gets her own rebound off the miss. Can't convert a second time. Brattmuller gave it a rip. Ball loose. And Kennedy somehow ends up with it for a third time. That's just, again, a body check. This time by Elizabeth Martin on the Filling drive. And Kaylee's headed to the free throw line.
First, team 7. At the line for Norwell is Kaylee Filling, shooting the 1 and bonus.
It's another area where Kaylee Filling has improved over the years. It's not always been the most consistent free throw shooter. A team that shoots it as a club 65% from the charity stripe. Boy.
And you're 0 for 2.
I am 0 for 2, or 2 for 2, whichever way you look at it. That is unfortunate. It's a good thing I'm not wearing a Norwell shirt and don't have any ties to Norwell at all. Kaylee Filling, the steal, and the bucket.
Yeah, you know, Derek, Kaylee is really a player that we've seen grow throughout these 4 years here at Norwell in tremendous ways. I mean, freshman year, you saw some moments of, you know, excellence, and then you saw some moments where she did look like a freshman, and now, I mean, just seeing that growth has been really tremendous.
Loose ball foul on Elizabeth Martin. You think back, Jacob, and I think back, and I can remember this play very well because it was the last play that I got to watch while I was in high school. The play in the sectional at Belmont where Norwell lost in the opener to Bishop Luers, a team they beat the week before. And it was an upset loss. There's no doubt about that. And not to say Luers wasn't a good team, because they were. But Norwell was a favorite in that game. Struggled to shoot it from distance. And then Kaylee Filling and Norwell did not get a chance to get a good look off at the end of regulation. And since that time, I think really took it upon herself to improve, realize what the situation was, because the fact of the matter was the shot that Filling tossed up was a 2 and Norwell needed 3. So even if it goes in, it doesn't matter. And since that time, I think Filling's really realized how to play in certain situations. The turnover's really starting to mount here in this first half for Dekalb. Tolliver is wide open, and she missed it all. I think, honestly, some of she's got a patch in her eyebrow tonight, came in with a cut, was helped out by the trainer, Emily Hopkins, and then you realize that I think it might be having an impact on this first half, because when Tolliver's that open, she just does not miss that often. She kicks to Filling this time down, and she knocks it in. All of a sudden you look up, and it's 28-9 Norwell, and 15 first half points for Kaylee Filling. That's easy steal. The sisters work in tandem, but they can't complete the pair, and it goes off of Dekalb. Emily Todd back into the game. Jacob, you can definitely see, despite the good start for Dekalb, why they struggle offensively. A lot of it's in the turnover department.
Yeah, you know, they just need to do a better job of taking care of the basketball, and we saw early that they do have some shooters that can knock down some shots, but they just have to be better at protecting the rock.
Filling the step back. Morgan Leslie pulls the board for Dekalb. Boy, there is no noise in here tonight. I hate saying that, and I hope that we're headed towards the end of that, and the castle will be full again soon. Hickman couldn't control it. It'll go back to Norwell.
You know, Derek, you can't help but be thankful that at least we have some people here. We've been to some places where there has been absolutely nothing.
Even last night, Norwell did not have fans, so yeah, that's very true. Just the fact that we're even allowed to play basketball in this state. I mean, you realize that lots of states haven't had anything this year, as Maddie Hickman's going to the line, plus the foul. Many states not playing high school athletics this year, and that's just a shame. It really is. Kennedy Filling the foul, just the third on Norwell in this first half. So thankful for that, and hopefully this tournament season doesn't end the way it did last year for anybody. The girls' tournament was not affected, but the boys' tournament was cut off after the sectional championship, and that really hurt Norwell, obviously, who was 22-2 and headed to the regional down at Newcastle in the nation's largest high school gym. And the pandemic at this point has, I mean, we could have said this months ago, but it's touched everybody. It really has. Jason Frisch, Norwell's varsity assistant, is out tonight. The defending NE8 varsity assistant of the year for many years now. And he is watching us at home. That three long by Maddie Hickman. Norwell the rebound and starting to stretch the floor a little bit. My goodness, can she get more open? Filling missed. Norwell's not shooting it very well tonight. Despite that, they lead by 16 here in the late stages of the first half. Dekalb just burned their third timeout. And they're down to just full ones, so we'll take a full one as well and be back.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, CATHIE, .Peterson@SteffenGRP.com.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
Dekalb's down to 2 timeouts remaining in this game, although I have a feeling it's probably not going to matter too much down the stretch. But they trail by 16 here with inside of 2 minutes to go in the first half, and they have really struggled to get on the board since the first few possessions. Leslie throws one up. It hit the side of the backboard, but that's because she was stuck behind the backboard when she tossed that up, looking for somebody to get it away to. And then it is corralled by Sarah Brown as Dekalb avoids the turnover. Martin hits. Martin didn't even look like she wanted to shoot that, and then found out how open she was. Kennedy Filling has it stripped, and Dekalb looking for back-to-back points here. So as much as Norwell has really settled in and found the pace and control that they want to have, Dekalb's still only down 13, which admittedly feels like a far wider margin because this Dekalb team is so offensively challenged. Mackenzie Tolliver is back in for Norwell for Kennedy Filling as she looks a little bit tired. Kid that has played in spurts this year. Another update from Heritage as Filling has her 17th point in the first half. The Patriots are leading Norwell 32-26. Halfway through the third frame. It's Elizabeth Martin and now Sarah Brown. It's going to be the first time in several years, almost a decade, that the Norwell Bluffton game has a chance to be very, very competitive, and I think Bluffton will come in as a favorite, and that has not happened in quite some time. So part of that, I mean, even though Norwell's struggling this year, it's good to see that a bit of rivalry renewed. Tomasek picks up the loose ball and the steal with 15 to go in the first half. Bales fouled on the drive on the floor, so 1-and-1 coming for Lauren Bales. Maddie Hickman picks up her second. They're into a little bit of foul trouble here. Hickman and Martin both have 2. Delaney Cox has 3. Bales rattles it home. Lauren, that's just her second made free throw of the season. She was 1 for 6 coming into tonight, but she makes them both. See, when you go that direction, Jacob, you can't mess it up.
That's exactly right, Derek.
8 seconds. Almost knocked away. Dekalb nowhere close to the bucket. It goes out of bounds with 4 seconds left in the first half. Inbounding is Brown. Looking for somebody to get it to. Having trouble. Finally gets it in. Martin throws it up again from the volleyball line. It's off the top of the backboard, and the first half comes to a close. Norwell in full control here at the Castle, 32-15. We'll take a break and return with halftime stats and figures on WellsCountyVoice.com.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Did you sprain your ankle playing with your kids last night? Have you had a nagging pain while training for an upcoming race? Or do you have an upcoming surgery? Indiana Physical Therapy understands how important and valuable your time is to you. At Indiana Physical Therapy, we can schedule you within 24 hours at any of our 19 convenient clinics. IPT has been a trusted part of your community for over 32 years. With trusted results, you can count on Indiana Physical Therapy to get you better, faster. You don't need a referral from your doctor, and all insurances are accepted, including Anthem. IPT is your choice for physical therapy. So what are you waiting for? Call Indiana Physical Therapy right now at 260-209-2464 to schedule an appointment, or go online to indianapt.com. Indiana Physical Therapy, where people go to get better.
When looking to sell or buy a home in Wells County, it's so important to work with an experienced full-time agent from the local area. I'm Bev Grish, and I'm beginning my 24th year helping families in the real estate business and would love to guide your family through the process. When you choose to work with a local agent who knows the Wells County market, you are a step ahead. I have built good working relationships with local lenders, realtors, inspectors, contractors, and appraisers, and it helps the process go smoothly. Whether you are buying your first home, a larger home, investment property, dream home, selling a long-time family business, or downsizing into retirement, I'm here to help. Heartfelt thanks for supporting me 24 years in the real estate business I truly love. Bev sells Wells at 466-1822.
Hello, this is Tim Steffen Financial Group. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving forward. We must balance staying safe and moving forward towards our needs and goals. We are here to help you with your future planning. Steffen Financial Group, located at 110 West Cherry Street, Bluffton, Indiana, would like to help you with your retirement, Roth IRAs, investments, and savings plans. Call me, Tim Steffen, or Rhonda Vandentop, 260-824-8175. And at that same location is Tim Steffen Insurance. We like to help folks with their personalized Medicare supplement, health, life, and long-term care plans. Securities and insurance offered through Thurston Springer Financial, registered broker-dealer, member FINRA and SIPC, and Indiana Insurance Agency. Corporate headquarters in OSJ 9000 Keystone Crossing, 7th floor, Indianapolis, Indiana 4672440. Tim Steffen is a registered associate of Thurston Springer and is doing business as Steffen Financial Group. Steffen Financial Group is independent of Thurston Springer.
I'm Dr. Josh Bell from Corrective Chiropractic in Bluffton. My goal with chiropractic treatment is to make you feel and function better by providing neurostructural corrections to help put your spine back into alignment, to strengthen your nerve system, and to relieve nerve pain. We strive to help you heal and stay healthy for years to come. Our full-service chiropractic team in Bluffton provides corrective exercises, lifestyle advice, along with spinal and postural screenings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nick Altair, and I'm proud to join the team here at Corrective Chiropractic. Our goal is to figure out what is causing your pain and restore movement to the optimal level. From infants to older adults, chiropractic is a safe way to manage growing pains and other body trauma. Did you know that chiropractic care can strengthen your overall immune system? Give us a call at 260-353-1400. Chiropractic care can help you on your journey to the best version of you.
Corrective Chiropractic, 360 North Main Street, Suite A, Dutch Mill Plaza, Bluffton, Indiana.
Do you or a loved one need extra help managing your finances or making sure monthly bills are getting paid correctly and on time? Are you concerned that you or a senior parent may inadvertently provide sensitive financial information to scammers and fraudsters? Then contact Senior Money Life today at 260-296-0437 to get the help you need to stay safe and enjoy life more. Senior Money Life, located in Bluffton, Indiana, is here to help make life easy, providing you with a wide range of services including banking assistance, bill pay, budgeting assistance, financial monitoring, and insurance advocacy. Contact Preston Carr, Daily Money Manager, at 260-296-0437 to learn more, or visit their website, seniormoneylife.com. Senior Money Life is a division of Christian Care Retirement Community. Senior Money Life is not a financial institution or a trust company. Nick Huffman, a Bluffton High School graduate, is ready to help you buy, sell, or build your dream home. If you're ready to start a new chapter in your life, now's the time. With historic low interest rates, houses are moving at lightning speed. Whether you need single-family, multifamily, agricultural, commercial, property management, mixed use, or land development, give Nick a call or text at 827-8255 or send him a message on Facebook at Real Estate by Nick Huffman. Nick is located at the Steffen Group at 107 West Market Street in Bluffton. His number again is 827-8255.
Welcome back to the Castle. We are at halftime. Norwell with a comfortable 32-15 lead over the visiting Lady Barons of Dekalb, whom they have won 6 straight against. The last time Dekalb has won at the Castle, way back in 2004, when Coach Eric Thornton had a losing season. And you know what? Haven't been able to say that since that year, so that's pretty impressive for Coach Thornton. Anyway, Norwell led by 17 first-half points from Kaylee Filling, Derek Decker alongside Jacob Collins tonight, and it was pretty much the senior Filling show in that first frame.
Yeah, I mean, she was impressive once again tonight, Derek, and 17 points out of the 32 for Norwell. And, you know, one thing that I think Kaylee Filling does really well that we don't really talk a whole lot about is she is a solid defensive player as well.
Oh, yeah.
She's a strong player, she's smart, and she gives it her all. And, you know, I think that she deserves some praise on the defensive end there as well.
Yeah, she's a physical kid, and we've known that for a long time, always has been. Even as a freshman, was very overdeveloped for being young in her career, a strong player. But for DeKalb, it was mainly Maddie Hickman getting into the scoring column, as they got 8 points from her, a couple points from Cox as well. She has 3 fouls. The 3 kids that got into the scoring column in the first half have combined for 7 personal fouls. So they take some foul trouble in. That's not a positive sign. Already down a wide 17 points here at the break.
Yeah, not a positive sign for them at all, Derek. You know, we've seen some times where DeKalb has shot the ball decent, and you know, some balls have found the bottom of the basket, but you know, they just cannot keep the ball away from Norwell. Norwell has just been all over the boards. They've been all over them with turnovers. I mean, it has just been a defensive show for Norwell and a lack of offense for DeKalb. And you put the two together, and this is what you get.
Yeah, live ball turnovers have been the storyline for Norwell as they've created a lot of their offense in transition. DeKalb, as we mentioned earlier, has really struggled offensively the last couple of years. They're just averaging 32 points a game, which is right about where they were last year as well. They went 3-19. They did get one conference victory, 30-28 at Huntington North in the final regular season game. Took a little bit of momentum into the senior season. They have brought back 4 seniors on this DeKalb squad, and then the host of sophomores is it. So it's made up of, the varsity roster anyway is made up of 4 seniors and 6 sophomores. So interesting about that class. Now that's not all that surprising, considering that sometimes, and actually oftentimes, in a high school program, when you don't have success, classes can bail out. I mean, kids bail out, and that's part of the reason. Now, I think the same can be said for lots of different programs across the state, but that's especially true at the high school level, where kids can lose interest pretty fast if you're not winning at all, and that's been the case at DeKalb the last few years, and that was also led to a coaching change for the Lady Barons. We do have an update from Monroeville, just over a minute into the fourth quarter, and Heritage is leading Norwell 42-34. We're about ready to start our third quarter here at the Castle, where the Lady Knights have a comfortable lead, looking to go to 8-0 on the season, 2-0 in the conference. They are ranked number 2 this week in Class 3A, which is where I imagine they'll stay for most of the season, unless a couple of the teams around them lose. I can't imagine Norwell slipping into that number 1 spot. Sagarin doesn't like them quite as much. They've been sitting right around 6 or 7, along with Garrett and Concordia, really, really close to them, but they beat them both. So that's a good sign heading in. Now, that took overtime to beat them both. 2 instant classics, especially the Garrett game here at the Castle this year. But 2 games to watch going forward, and they are very likely to meet one of them in the regional if they're able to get by the sectional, which Norwell will be a pretty heavy favorite in. The sectional a little bit depleted this year. This is I would argue one of the weaker sectionals that Norwell's had to go through. Over the years, when you look back, Norwell's had a few years where they've just had some ridiculously difficult sectionals. Belmont's had some great years. Eastbrook, when they were in the sectional, were good for a couple of years. That was a difficult shot by Delaney Cox to open the scoring in the third quarter, and Dekalb comes out scoring the first 2 points like they did in the first half. Starters back out there for Norwell, minus Grace Bratmuller. Tomaszek is in there in place of her. Shelton answers with a little jumper. Half a dozen for her, back to a 17-point Lady Knight advantage. But going back to the sectional point, Jacob Norwell's just had some years where it's been so difficult as Maddie Hickman scores.
Yeah, the sectional, I mean, Norwell has dominated that sectional for many years.
They won 7 in a row at one point.
But, I mean, that was not to say that sectional was weak during those 7 years
Not
at
at
all.
all.
I mean, Norwell had to fight for just about each of those sectional championships, and it's only gotten more difficult since then. I mean, the last couple years when they've struggled in it, it's been for a reason. It hasn't been because Norwell's been bad.
Shelton the miss, Brown the board, and you even go back farther than that when in the Ruprite years, when they played Elmhurst in the sectional. That was the state championship. Played right there in the sectional, the first game of sectional. I mean, that's just, and that's how it works sometimes in high school with the blind draw. But, you know, Norwell's had, you know, you think back to the years where Lewis has been in it and they've been good. That's another difficult shot by Elizabeth Martin, and Dekalb has made their first 3 shots coming out of the halftime break. Shelton, nifty move to get into the lane and finish from the left side. The question mark for Dekalb can be, can they continue the pace they're on? They turn it over. Maya Shelton, an easy pair, and they're going to have to find a way to get some stops defensively, and that has not happened yet, despite their offensive success. They've got a, there it is. Wide open in the corner was Delaney Cox. It's long. Tolliver had a little bit of trouble with the board. She walks it across as Norwell's lead is 17 once again. Filling. Right-handed shot was long. And the board to Cox for Dekalb. Norwell about to enter an extremely difficult stretch, and that's not to say that they've played an easy schedule to this point. They never do. But particularly difficult with, like we said, the Hall of Fame Classic. I think it's going to be important not to overlook Warsaw, because Warsaw has come here to the Castle and won. That's actually been a great series over the last several years that Coach Lenny Krebs now at Warsaw and Coach Thornton have had. The road teams have actually dominated that series, which is very unusual. Tiger Den is a very difficult place to play as well. And Warsaw, not a particularly familiar opponent to a lot of the teams that Norwell plays on the boys or the girls side. In the lane, the 10-footer no good by Martin. Took a couple bounces off the back of the rim. Tomaszek the rebound for the Lady Knights. Shelton just enters the lane and easily scores from the right block. And she's up to a dozen. So as much as it was filling in the first half, it's been all Shelton here in the second half. That's a walk. Hickman got going a little bit too fast. Norwell's up 19. And another update. Norwell has closed the gap with 3.5 to go. They trail it by just 2. 45-43, set up for an exciting finish in Monroeville. Filling was open for 3, and she doesn't miss that one very often. Filling a team best 39% from distance. 20 points for her on her senior night. Brings in an interesting dynamic to have senior night so early in the season as Dekalb throws it away. But it's just so tough. I mean, this typically in some years, East Noble is the final home game for Norwell. That's a Friday night game that's played. Sometimes it has been in the past for the conference championship, and is always obviously the pink out game and always a lot of fun, always draws a huge crowd. But I don't know. Not sure how I feel about senior night in the middle of the season. mean, I understand it with the circumstances. I'm just saying I don't know really how that impacts everything and the way things go down. Tolliver clanks the first one home. That was the first foul of the second half, over 4 minutes into the third quarter. Tolliver has her first point, 6 of 11 from the line coming into the year, or the game tonight, rather. Second one rims no good. Tomaszek, though, there to clean up the miss.
And you know, Derek, it's on nights like these, senior nights, where you really start to miss the Norwell students here, and you start to miss that atmosphere that they provide.
Well, Cox will just walk into a three. She was kind of unmarked at the top of the key and buries it for her 9th point. Just kind of taking what the Norwell defense gives her. Shelton's been unstoppable in the second half, and all her points have been within 5 feet of the rim. Norwell still applying backcourt pressure. They try to trap it. Dekalb breaks it fairly easily. Martin backing in, cut off by Bales. Oh boy, way short by Christina Yarian. And now filling is open again. Leslie the rebound off of the miss. How about this? 2 minutes to go. Norwell has taken the lead, 46-45. Chance for a big comeback at Heritage to win their first game of the season. We've got 2.5 to go here at the Castle. Two teams trade turnovers here. Getting a little bit ugly at times. Norwell has Dekalb doubled up. Leslie no good. Tomaszek the rebound. There's Shelton again, who's going to attack. The flip to Tomaszek, and the walk. 3 subs coming in for Norwell. Emily Todd, Grace Brotmuller, Kennedy Filling check in for Bales, Tomaszek, and Tolliver. Norwell's going to use a 30-second timeout here. Probably going to set up a play. Coach Eric Thornton uses it, and we'll take it along with them and return in a moment.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
2:01 left in the third quarter. Lady Knights all over DeKalb, 48-24. We knew that this game had a chance to get a bit out of control here in the second half. Although DeKalb's held their own at times. I mean, this has not been – there's some positives to look at for this Barons team as they turn it over in the backcourt. But Coach Noah Stuckey has some things working in the right direction. I mean, the pieces are there. Again, remember, this is a pretty young group. They only start 2 of the 4 seniors. They start 3 sophomores. So it's a group that's got some time and potential to improve. Can't imagine they do anything like 3-19 again next year. That was a fantastic call by the official. She might have picked it up on the mic. On the way through, Emily Todd called for illegal movement, and our official, Dion Smith, said, "That's illegal, young lady," on the way by. There's another minor clock issue. Martin on the dribble. Cross court they go. Yarian not a threat to shoot it from out there. Cox reverses it again. They're really working that 1-3-1. DeKalb's doing the right things. And travel on the baseline, but they did the right things, making that zone move. Almost got a look close to the bucket.
Yeah, Derek, this is a team that, you know, with just a little bit improved fundamentals and a little bit better handling of the ball, you know, they could definitely pick up some wins. I mean, they have some potential here to really grow as the season progresses.
And not a particularly strong Northeast 8 conference this year. They already have a win. They dominated Leo 46-28. Norwell, without any crazy things happening, is by far the undisputed favorite to win the league once again this year. They shared it with Columbia City last year. Filling, 2 for 2. Make it 22 for her. She checks out. Bales is in her place, 50-24 with 1:14 to go. Shelton ties up Martin in the corner, close to half court, and it will be a turnover. Filling around the Bratmuller screen in the corner to Todd. And Emily Todd knocks down the triple. Third 3 for her this year. Good to see her knock down that shot. Will be an important piece as well next year. Seen a lot of talent that's going to be playing next year for this Norwell team. A couple off the JV squad as well. Again, that JV team has had all kinds of success. Todd running the floor. Shelton checked out top, dumps it off. Bratmuller blocked. Ball loose. That's a kick. Great call. It's a fantastic call by the near side official. As lots of times when the ball gets loose, you just try to kind of tie it up with any body part that you can, but you can't do it with your feet. Bales underneath the bucket. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Norwell up 29 on Dekalb. Todd looking for the entry to Bratmuller. Turns and scores off the glass. Grace Bratmuller gets her first basket on her senior night. And Dekalb's going to fail to get a shot off here at the end of the third quarter. So Bratmuller gets into the scoring column with a bucket, 55-24 at the end of 3. Final frame after this on The Voice.
Hey, I'm Nathan from Shelton Financial Group. As we approach and enter the holiday season, we hope and pray for safety for you and your family. At Shelton Financial Group, our goal is to build long-lasting, deep, personal connections with people like you. That's why we take a different approach to helping our clients find financial freedom. Come visit us at our new location on the north end of Ossian in the old bank building, or call us at 260-436-7006. Nathan Shelton, Investment Advisor Representative of USA Financial Securities. Member FINRA SIPC, a registered investment advisor.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
And welcome back to the Castle. Just about set to start our fourth quarter. Norwell has been in complete control, really past the first couple minutes tonight, as we expected they might be. But it will be a different story against Warsaw coming up on Tuesday night, which is a really fun pre-Christmas matchup in the non-conference. Norwell was supposed to play Warsaw earlier this year and had that game moved due to some COVID issues. Tolliver to Bales. Starter still out there for the Lady Knights. Shelton, great pass to Tomasek. Credit Shelton with a pretty assist. Filling. The steal, the bucket. So this thing does get out of control here. Okay, another update from Monroeville, as we're really rolling them in now. 8.5 seconds to go. Norwell leads 48-45. Heritage with the basketball and a timeout. So they're going to get a look to try to tie it as Bales knocks down a straightaway triple. Her second of the night. All of a sudden, Norwell up 62-24. Norwell, the ranked number 2 in the 3A poll this week, and still unbeaten, and they have gone through some really tough trials as you look back at the Concordia and the Garrett games, both games where they trailed late in the ball game and ended up coming back to win in overtime in both of those. Shelton through contact. Maya Shelton slowly crept up there, just a nice easy 16 for her tonight. Norwell lead is 40.
And you know, Derek, this is a Norwell team that while they're already a great squad, they still have room to grow.
Oh, yeah.
It's not like this is the best that they can be. They still have areas where they could still improve, you know, even by the end of the season.
No doubt about it. Yarian headed to the free throw line. So Heritage was fouled by Norwell, so they are headed to the free throw line with 6 seconds to go. But they're trailing by 3. Yarian good on the first one. She's into the scoring column for the first time tonight. Evie Peppel checks in for the first time. Mackenzie Feast, Emily Todd, and Haley Green are in for some of the seniors in Filling and Shelton, along with Skyla Tomasek. With 6 minutes to go tonight. It's good as well.
Also looking for Dekalb, number 10, Heidi Hickman.
Even better look at what Norwell might look like next year, minus Lauren Bales. Filling closely guarded out top. Todd left open once again, spins it no good. Yarian the board for Dekalb. In the corner, that 3 off the heel. Almost a turnover as Evie Peppel corralled it before it got to the half-court stripe. Back cut, excellent play, but the finish wasn't there. Hickman had a great look at a layup. Okay. That's Bales almost with her heels on the sideline. That was way deep. How about that? As Kennedy Filling is able to get one to go. So, another update as just a thrilling finish in Monroeville. Norwell was up 1 as Heritage had made both free throws. This will send Martin to the line. Luke McBride got the inbounds pass and was fouled. Going to the line to shoot 1-1. Missed the front end. So Heritage trails by 1 with 4 seconds left and has the ball with a chance to win the game. Have to go close to the full length of the floor as Elizabeth Martin gets her 6th point of the game. Off the heel on the second attempt. Feast keeps it alive. Back into Martin. Been impressed with Martin's play tonight. Just a sophomore as well. The 5'5" guard has some speed to her, some athleticism, and a good mind for the game. That was a miss by Maddie Hickman underneath. Ooh, nice crossover by Bales. No look pass to Filling in the corner. Three ball. The suspense drawn out here, but no reward. Filling has it poked away. Ball loose. Picked up by Filling. Feast had an arm in there as well. 3:38 to go. And then a foul on Dekalb. So final update from Heritage. A pretty open 3 look, close to the buzzer. Falls short for Heritage, and Norwell gets their first victory of the season. So congrats to head coach Mike McBride on getting his first win of the season. It was hard-earned. It's a game where they came from behind by 8 points in the fourth quarter. And they're back in action on Tuesday night against Adams Central. 66-27 here, and all of the starters are out now for Norwell except for Mackenzie Tolliver. Mackenzie Feast has her first basket of the evening, 13th point of the season. Had a really nice game against early in the season. There's a walk. Feast started in place, or played, should say, a lot of minutes in place of Lauren Bales. Kennedy Filling started for her at the beginning of the season when Bales was out for cross-country reasons. Filling walked. Under 3 minutes to go and a 41-point lead for the Lady Knights here on senior night. It's going to turn into a victory, and one that Norwell will put away and some memories created tonight. Again, it's kind of odd, just like everything else this year, that it is happening in December, but want to make sure you can get it in just in case something happens toward the end of the season. Martin has it stripped by Feast. Feast will run the floor and earn the bucket plus the foul. Mackenzie Feast, good body control, 4 points for her, and a chance for a 3-point play.
Yeah, you know, Derek, although it's not ideal that we're doing senior night right now, in times like these, you know what?
Yep.
It's better just be safe than sorry and make sure that these kids get the recognition that they deserve for giving a lot to this program.
Feast is a good free throw shooter. Well said, Jacob. 71-27, Norwell. That's a pretty light foul to call when Norwell's up 44. Had to take one shot at the officials tonight. I think I've done a nice job keeping myself under control this year. And in all honesty, Ashley Crawford, Kenya Jones, Deion Smith have been one of the better crews here at Norwell. Now, this has not been a tough game to officiate, but this has been a really well-run crew, and it's been a very well-officiated game.
Yeah, for sure. We have not seen really any instances where it's gotten out of control at all, and,
She wouldn't expect it to in this kind of a game. Feast on the drive, leaves it for Kennedy Filling.
Lady Barron's foul on number 14, Dekalb, her second, team's fifth. Back into the Barons.
No comment on that one.
Well said.
2 minutes to go. Haley Green, who has a chance to be, she presents an interesting figure for Norwell. She's a long player and can really be a player that could have some impact on Norwell's varsity team here come next year or the year after. Emily Todd going to the line. First one good. Todd has not missed from the free throw line.
He's trying his luck again.
Yep, rolling the dice for the third time. All right. Makes a gambler happy. Emily Todd, 5 points for her tonight. Dekalb in a motion offense, and Maddie Hickman left open for 3. Feast will try to answer. No good. Ball tied up on the ground. Feast is a good 3-point shooter, though. Couple of subs in here for Dekalb towards the end of the game as we reel closer to the finish. Kennedy the fake. Norwell's going to run motion. You can hear Coach Thornton calling that play. Shouldn't be able to do. But it is so quiet in here. And this has actually been one of the more quiet of the quiets tonight. They hit the backboard first. Offensive rebound, though, here for Dekalb, for Kern. Feast the steal and the basket. 7 points for her late. Just kind of mounted quickly. 30 seconds to go. Wide Norwell lead here. They won 71-30 last year. Very similar outcome here tonight on Norwell's early December senior night. Norwell probably not going to take another shot here. Well, probably not a shot that was needed. And it's actually going to send Norwell to the line with 8 seconds to go. Haley Green's going to get a chance to get in the scoring column. First free throw attempts for Miss Green in her varsity career coming up right here. High arcing free throw short. Rebound to Dekalb and Delaney Cox. Pepple. And they run out of time before they get a shot off. And so this game will end here tonight. Norwell gets a conference victory over Dekalb, 72-35, a game that they controlled really from the opening tip. And we'll go ahead and take a break. Come back, we'll talk stats and figures from tonight's game, preview Warsaw, and talk about Norwell's 4 seniors with head coach Eric Thornton, all coming up on the postgame show right here on WellsCountyVoice.com.
This is an invitation to join a movement propelled by people who care and members who have a share in the place they bank.
Good morning, Sam.
So when you have the chance to get your first home loan, you know an expert will guide you every step of the way. Or when it's time to buy your new car, you'll be treated like more than just a credit score.
Good news, ProFed can get you that payment.
This is an invitation to a place where simply belonging can help enrich your whole community. ProFed Credit Union. You're invited.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
Kathy Peterson of the Steffen Group is part of a select group of real estate and auction professionals that are changing the game of how real estate and auction transactions are handled. With a strong background in customer service, Kathy believes helping people is the most precious gift she can give and is committed to being a partner with her clients through the entire transaction.
You can contact Kathy Peterson at the Steffen Group at 260-414-6353 or drop her a message at Kathy, CATHIE.Peterson@SteffenGRP.com.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Soaring high above, exploring our planet. A professional timepiece designed to take flight. Citizen ProMaster. Go beyond.
Daniel's Jewelers, 2155 North Main Street, Bluffton, 824-9643.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Carrie Jennis of Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
And welcome back to the Castle for the final time tonight. Norwell wraps up a conference win 75-32, joined now by Norwell head coach Eric Thornton. Coach, thanks for stopping up. First of all, let's talk about the 4 seniors and the impact that they've had on your club over the past 4 years.
Yeah, it's a little odd just kind of as
Right.
the season has been to on December 19th to reflect on our seniors, but it's certainly easy to do that at any time, and they're so deserving of everything that they've earned to this point. Really proud of each kid and what each one of them means to not only me, but to our program, to our community. There's a lot of people out there that I know they're watching this broadcast and really appreciate the broadcast, but also really want to be here in person to support these kids. And we love our fans so much, and these seniors I know mean a lot to our fans. And just the types of kids they are. They're really good students. They're really good kids. They make good choices. I know our younger kids, K through 8, look up to them. Those are the types of kids that you would want your daughters to be if you had younger daughters. So great role models, great players. They're fun to watch. They're fun to be around every day. And it's great to talk about them individually and as a group. They've just done so much for us.
That's high praise of your 4 seniors, and 3 of which, and you talked about the fan connection. Well, obviously 3 of them have been regular starters for basically their entire varsity careers, entire careers in high school for Norwell, so that plays into it. As we turn towards tonight, you played a team in Dekalb that struggled, but came out tonight, I thought, with some energy after a bit of a slow start. Dekalb came out, hit the first shot, couple of shots of the game offensively, but then really locked in, and your defense turned it up. You worked in that 1-3-1 at times in the first half. Take me through the mindset of that.
Yeah, we were a little sluggish. Dekalb came out strong, a lot of energy. It's just a little bit of an odd night on senior nights, and especially the way it is with a pretty empty gym, but still a very supportive group of fans here. We really just tried to get our kids to get we had open quick shots early, and we settled a lot early. I think we were 2 for 17 at half from threes, and we just wanted to get deeper into possession, get to the rim. We just felt like we were going to have to create some things defensively, and so that's why we went with more pressure and just tried to get some offense off of our defense. It was not our best offensive game in the first half, but I thought we did better in the second half.
You've got Warsaw coming in on Tuesday night, team led by Lenny Krebs, and a really great group. Really, the trend in that series has been the road team has won more often than not. Take me through what you expect to see from the Lady Tigers coming in on Tuesday night before Christmas.
It's a very well-coached team. Lenny does a fantastic job. They're very solid. They don't beat themselves. It's one of those games that you look on your calendar. We talked about it this morning, and we kind of just sat down and refocused on our goals for the rest of the season this morning in our walkthrough and then our film session. And we just took some time to look at things on the calendar. You've got some games there non-conference wise that you really focus on. You kind of circle those, and Warsaw is certainly one of those teams with the type of respect that we have for them, and that's why they're on our schedule. Typically we play them that first Saturday night. That got pushed back. It's really a good time for us to play them. I feel like they're full strength from what I've seen lately. Hopefully we are too Tuesday. That comes at a good spot. We'll have to be very, very good. We'll have to play better tonight. But I think it'll be easy for our kids to definitely be ready for that game. I would think both of us would say, Lenny and I would both say that's a game that if you compete hard, win or lose, you're going to get better from it. That's really why we're excited about that game.
Hopefully you'll be back at full strength on the coaching staff as well as defending Northeast State Varsity Assistant Coach of the Year for many years.
Yeah.
Jason Frisch has been watching our broadcast from the comforts of his home tonight, and hopefully he'll be back on Tuesday.
I checked my phone to see if there were any nasty text messages from him after the game. I did not get any. Jim Wilson might have. I'm sure Jason would have done a lot of things different than we did tonight, and
right.
It probably would have resulted in a better outcome in the game. So we definitely need Jason back.
Right. Yeah, he said you actually had to do your job at practice this week. So
I did my normal job at practice this past week without Jason. So yeah, we're getting hopefully our full coaching staff back next week.
All right, Coach. Thanks for stopping by after the victory. Congrats and good luck on Tuesday.
Thanks, Derek. Thanks, Jacob.
Norwell head coach Eric Thornton following Norwell's 75-32 victory here at the Castle tonight. Jacob, final thoughts as we wrap things up on this Saturday evening.
Yeah, Derek, like I said, obviously this isn't the conditions that you'd like to have, a senior night. But, this is a Norwell squad that truly is impressive and, has a lot of potential as the season goes forward. And, I'm really excited to see how this team develops as the year goes on and to see how these seniors lead.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a night that is all about the seniors, and glad to see that they could get a win tonight, and they'll try to go for another one as they'll go for 9-0 rather on Tuesday night against a very senior-laden and really talented Warsaw squad here at the Castle. That's our next broadcast here on Wells County Voice. We'll wrap up before Christmas with Bluffton on Wednesday night on the boys' side for the inter-county rivalry, and we're looking to have a lot of fun next week. So join us if you can. And chances are, because you're not allowed in person, your only option is probably to watch us. So, hey, even though we've got you handcuffed, have fun, and please support us and our sponsors as well. It does it from Norwell here tonight. Lady Knights beat the Lady Barons of Dekalb 75-32. On behalf of Jacob Collins, our owners Scott and Dale Menser, this is Derek Decker saying so long and God bless.
We hope you enjoyed this broadcast of high school sports on the Voice Enterprises. Remember, none of this would be possible without the continued support of our sponsors. Please use their services whenever possible, and when you see them, tell them thank you. Join us again next time on the Voice Enterprises.